Hi, my name is Joseph McCourt, and I'm out here experiencing one of the great events that's been a part of the United States Blind Golf Association and also the International Blind Golf. This is the 66th National Championship of the United States Blind Golf Association, and I just think that's a remarkable number, that these blind and vision impaired players have been playing this great game of golf for all those years. I've been privileged to be around golf for 40 years. I've coached more blind golfers probably than anyone else. We refer to it as the ultimate team sport because when you're out there with your blind golfer, you are just a team, the ultimate team.
I'm excited that Columbus, Georgia gets to host an event of this sort of a magnitude, to see these world-class athletes come here. They're golfers from many countries around the world. I know there's a few from Australia, there's a gentleman from Israel. I think it's 8 countries internationally coming here to compete at Green Island and Maple Ridge over 36 holes. So it's going to be some fantastic competition, and I watched a young man called Jeremy from California this morning who was the world champion in his visually impaired category. Just a wonderful golfer. So I urge people to come out and watch them play too, because they're as good as some of the folks you'll see on television.
I golfed my whole life when I was fully sighted and didn't know there was such thing as blind golf. When I lost my sight, kind of gave up, thought, life in general was over. But finding out about the USBGA and blind golf tournaments like the one today here in Columbus, Georgia, it's fantastic. It's given me hope, and I'm able to spend quality time with my dad, and it's great to do something competitive again.
It's a great sport, and the awareness and the support that we've gotten here in Columbus has just been outstanding. This is probably one of the most positive experiences we had leading up to an event, and the excitement that's generated in the community. Usually we have to work a little bit harder to generate that. We didn't have to work very hard to do that here because Scott and Mary and all of the people here were already excited about the possibilities, and we appreciate everything that's being done for us and for the sport of blind golf, and it's a relationship that will last for a long time.
Columbus Regional is honored to be a part of this inaugural tournament here in Columbus. I think that this is a perfect example of what we can do if we come together as a community. Healthcare systems, our local sites like Maple Ridge and Green Island, Country's Barbecue, and the good-hearted people that are there. It's just a win-win for everybody.
The whole premise behind doing this golf tournament is to bring awareness to the visually impaired in our community. And what better way to start than with our young? These kids have never even touched a golf club before, much less probably even been on a golf course. And the whole idea behind this is to bring the international players into Columbus and then let them share their love of golf with the kids. And then who knows, maybe one day we'll have the next future blind golf champion that comes from Columbus, Georgia.
Got to meet some wonderful kids out here today who are visually impaired, legally blind, totally blind, and it was great to hear their reactions of meeting a world champion, and just to show these kids that, hey, I'm only 21, I went legally blind only 2.5 years ago, and I won the World Blind Golf Championships. It's really cool to tell them that, and then you hear these little kids saying, hey, maybe I could do that, or you're really a world champion. And teaching these guys about golf and trying to get them involved for the first time is really good. I think it'll provide a lot of hope and opportunity to their lives and a lot of excitement.
Blind children need an exercise that they can really learn some balance and some judgment of distances and things like that, and I think golf's an ideal sport for that. And I think blind people probably enjoy golf more than most people do because one, we don't have to worry about the hazards, we don't know where they are, and the other thing is the camaraderie when you travel around the world and get to meet great people like Scott and others. It's just fantastic.
Those of us in both the International Blind Golf Association and the U.S. Blind Golf Association do clinics around the world. And we get with children ages maybe 7 to 17. And what we see is nothing but smiles. It is, to each and every one of them, an experience that tells them anything is possible through partnership. And so hopefully it's a lesson they carry for the rest of their lives.
Blind golf is an inspiration on so many levels. Perhaps no other event does such a great job of building awareness of the blind and vision-impaired community, and it does it by building friendships and relationships that will last a lifetime. Contact the Columbus Sports Council and be a supporter or volunteer for our next event.